Okay, right leg, right elbow. Right leg, right elbow. Okay, 6 iron. Right leg, right elbow, right leg, right elbow. Right leg, right elbow, right leg, right elbow. Right, we're on. Today we're going to talk about the right leg and the right arm. If you're over 45 years old, then you and I start to get to the point where we are less flexible, and tomorrow we'll be a day older and a day stiffer. Thanks for that. But when you get to a certain age, flexibility reduces. We can no longer move in the positions we used to get to as a youth or a junior golfer, and gradually over time, of course, that increases or decreases, if you like. So today we're going to talk about that. How can we get more turn and more connection as an older golfer, or an aging golfer, or a less flexible golfer, a guy or a girl with limited motion restriction, basically as we get older. So as we get older, to make more of a turn, we try to move more away from the golf ball and we get more turn. We keep flexion in the right leg to try and get there. Now I'm going to suggest today that we remove that. Remove the flexion from the right leg, get the right leg straightening, because it's going to allow the hips to turn more. It's also going to allow the hips to tilt better, therefore the shoulders will act the same way. If we can keep the right leg straight on the way back, stack and tilt kind of talks about this. If we keep the right leg straight on the way back, the angle of the hips will tilt more, the shoulders will therefore tilt more, and will stay more centred to the golf ball. Then on the way down, if we can maintain that stretched right leg, the right hip's higher, so therefore the right elbow is going to come closer to it. And what does that mean? That means a higher right hip, and the right elbow coming closer to it is going to drop the club more behind you, and less chance of being here, turning out, so the club goes away from you. So we get it better on plane, or more in the slot. Getting older is good fun, eh? It certainly has its benefits. So a standard, more traditional golf swing, we have nice flexed knees, we maintain that athleticism. We get to the top of the swing, knees are flexed, top of the swing there, good. But you'll see with the knees flexed and trying to increase the range of motion, when I get to here, my shoulders are quite level and my hips are quite level. I've not really got that left bend that would be ideal to drop back into the slot, because I've tried to overdo what I've got. I've tried to overdo the swing, over exaggerate my rotation, if you like. If I take the stretch out or the flex out of the right leg, then of course there I'm going to get more tilt. More tilt's good, much more centred, better strike. Of course, it may feel as though the turn's limited because you're not moving as far off the golf ball, but that's a good thing for strike. We're more centred to the golf ball. If I take my club back and straighten my right leg now, there, I'm purely centred. I'm much more centred to that golf ball. There, much more centred, a little bit more weight on the left, great. So therefore I'm going to control low point better as I come down, keeping the right leg straight. I then move towards target, slide towards target, right elbow comes close to right side, and I'm able to control low point a lot easier. Which is of course different from this motion to try and get more distance to come in. Oh dear. If I take an address position here, straighten the right leg, you'll see right hip goes high. So my right hip's high, it's gone up the way, flex knee, hips turn more level. There's where I want to be. Right leg high, straight right leg. Then from there, if I purely bump myself towards target with no rotation, just a lateral move towards target, watch what happens with the right elbow and the right hip. Look at that. Then from there, we're flying. There, move to target, right elbow speaks to right hip because the leg's straight and the right hip's higher. And then from there, I'm now in the slot, I can continue with my golf swing. Loads of great things going on there, eh? Do I get too excited by the golf swing? Such a sad man. Dress position, great, I'm open stance, Eureka style, right leg straight, bump to target, right elbow comes close to right side. Right leg straight, right bump to target, right elbow comes close to right side. I'm more centred over the golf ball, I've got a much better turn. There, I've got great pitch of the hips, great pitch of the shoulders with left bend, so I'm able to drop it in the slot. I've got more rotation, more power, much better positions. For a 45, I'm actually 46. Next year I'll be 40, this year I'll be 47, oh my God. Let's not go there. But if you're in your 50s, 60s, 70s, even 80s, I teach a guy who's 95 years old. Jim McCausland, 95 years old, unbelievable. He will get, they will get, you will get, all those decades will get, all those generations will get into a better position and much more solid if they get the right leg straight, turn better, understand the pitch, and then they're able to drop it into the slot. So here we go. Dress position, open stance for Eureka, right leg straightens, then from there move to target, right elbow speaks to right hip because the right hip's higher. I'm there, 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 there. That was okay. Did you see that ball move there? That kind of freaked me out before I hit that one. That's the beauty of golf though, you know, we can, the longevity in the sport, you know, these guys 70, 80, 90 years old still playing golf, still actively playing golf. It's absolutely fantastic that, isn't it? And they're all still learning. So here's the drill. Dress position, right leg straight, move to target. Right leg straight, body moves to target, brings elbow close to right hip because the right hip's high. There. Okay, got steep on that. Try again. It was okay though. See the low point, see the divot, ball turf. There, there. It's really good ball turf. Progressively building the swing. There, 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 there. Another good one. Ball turf, ball turf. And what does ball turf mean? Well, ball turf means control of low point. I'm able to move the low point post impact, so I hit the ball, then the turf, get a nice divot, good compression. It's because I'm more centred, because the right hip's gone high, right leg straight. I've not had a flex right knee that's allowed me to move too far away from the golf ball. And of course, moving low point back ahead of the golf ball is almost unachievable because we've only got about a second, even half a second to get from the top of the backswing down to impact. In fact, it's less than that, depending on who you are. I've got to move low point now from behind the golf ball to the golf ball, past the golf ball before I even hit the golf ball. That's not happening. So face on, I'm not sure if this will give you a better idea or not, but certainly good to see it from different angles. Right leg straight. Right leg straight, move to target. Right leg straight, move to target. Straight to target, best strike yet. Good shallow divot, very good. This face on view might be good. There I am, there, to there, there, to there. You can see there, to there, brings the right elbow to the right hip. And then I can continue and I can just explode through impact. Happy with that. So there we go, I hope that's helped your golf, getting that right leg straightened, getting the right elbow to speak to the right hip, staying more centred and allowing the hips to tilt and the shoulders to tilt correctly for more rotation. That means more power, control of low point for an older golfer or a more experienced golfer, let's say. Young golfers can try it too. I'll see you in the next video.